Live from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Today, legendary funny man Martin Short hits the Wendy couch for the first time, telling us about his smash Broadway show. And we've got the best romantic recipes to help you start your Valentine's Day right. Plus, Wendy's got you covered with all of today's juiciest hot topics. Now, here's Wendy.
Them. So, all right. Let's get started. It's time to go. Thank you. I see you. Ow! So, I'm in the house yesterday, minding my own business. And I get a telephone call from a friend, and she told me that I was the answer to one of the questions on a show that I like, Celebrity Name Game. It's hosted by Craig Ferguson. He's our friend. Take a look at this clip.
For $200, famous names with the initials WW. She's a talk show host. She's like, how?
Wendy Williams.
I can let me finish.
Oh, I'm sorry.
How are you doing? Yes, Wendy Williams. All right.
Hey! That's how you doing? Spreading like a virus. Did you watch Empire last night? Honey, I was sucked into the episode the first 2 minutes. It was outstanding. And Taraji P. Henson, you're the reason to watch, along with the clothes and the music. So, Taraji's character flipped out when she found out that her ex-husband is marrying another woman. Take a look.
So let me get this straight. Last Wednesday, you come to my house and give me a rose. After you proposed to that bitch?
Watch yourself, Cookie.
What rose is she talking about?
The rose was a friendly reminder of where we were yesterday. That's all it was.
Friendly? You think I came here dressed like this for a friendly get-together? You know what? Why don't you all enjoy your friendly little family dinner? Congratulations. Oh, and Anika, this is a mess.
That scene was so good, and it could only live on TV because most of us would not enter a room and do that in front of our sons. You know what I mean? But that's our Cookie. There's one man here, Taraji, who says that that's not your booty. And I say, why are you being so picky? No, in our producers meeting. Why are you being so picky? Does it really matter? We know Taraji's got body. Anyway, I love this show. But here's the thing. Men, you should not play with our hearts and our feelings because we are sensitive creatures. No matter how tough we are, no matter how much we have on our shoulders, no matter how important, I don't care whether it's Michelle Obama or you watching at home. We are sensitive creatures, and if you give us a rose, we're coming to see you like this. Don't play. You know, anyway, there are two people that maybe you'd never thought would work together. Apparently, they're heading to the studio. Kanye and Taylor. Settle down, everybody. It's not going to happen. Settle down. In my mind, this is not going to happen. But you know, clap if you'd like to see this happen. Well, I apologize in advance. It's not going to happen. I'm going to tell you why. First of all, I'm sure they'd make great music together. But what does she need for him? She's doing just fine on her own. If they got together, this would absolutely benefit Kanye. Because it would show that she is really shaking it off and that, you know, well, if Taylor likes him, then maybe we should like him too. Except I think that Kanye has put such an indelible impression in all of our heads. Like if I was a Swiftie, I don't know whether she has super fans with a name, like the Beehive, All right, you are now Swifties. I knight you. Okay, look, look. Like, I like Taylor Swift, but I'm not a super fan of anyone, so on account of I'm too old for that Tiger Beat mess. But if I were a Swiftie, I would immediately get on her social media and send her a telegram. If you get in the studio with this madman, I will officially have to delete you. I think that she listens to her fans, and she wouldn't do it, and she would probably even be so open as to write a song about how she dodged a bullet. And thank you. Here's the thing, okay? Kanye has like 11 million Facebook followers, or Twitter followers, but Taylor has 52 million. So those, at least half of her Swifties are gonna swarm. If you were a Swiftie, would you swarm? Yes. Clap if you are telling her don't do it. That's all. And I know that they were at the Grammys. This was taken at the Grammys together, and you know they're both smiling and everything. But she's very calculating in what she does, and he's just a madman. And what you don't see is on the side of this picture, Kim is standing there, and who was standing there too?
Kim and Taylor had nothing to really say.
Oh, that's right. Before they took the picture, Kim and Taylor they had nothing to say to each other. Anyway, in conclusion, by the way, I think Kim is pretty, even in the soccer mom hair, with like a beachy edge. But I read that it was Kanye who wanted her to cut her hair and take out extensions and stuff for an edgier look. But I was also reading that she can't stand it, and that the extensions will be back in no time. So we'll be watching. The Between the Sheets tour is in trouble already. Well, you know who that is. That's Chris Brown, Trey Songz, and Tyga. I mean, how could you have trouble with these three talented people? I don't really know that much about Tyga except for Left Rack City and, you know, a couple other things. Like, he's not in my. But no matter what you say about Chris has songs that make us, okay? And do I need to talk about Trey Songz, or do we understand each other? It's just talented and smooth. Well, with the three of them on tour, you would think it'd be fine. But they just canceled a concert, and they blamed it on scheduling conflicts. It's okay, it's okay. Hot Topics got to the bottom of things. Hot Topics called out to Minneapolis. It was supposed to be at the big Target theater, thing at... Anyway, Hot Topics found out that they reportedly only sold 3,500 seats. Hold on, who you owing? I didn't tell you exactly how many more seats would have been available in a 20,000 seat arena. Like, how do you have so much talent on one bill and only sell 3,500 seats? So in my opinion, it wasn't a scheduling conflict. They canceled the show because there'd be crickets out there, like, embarrassment, which is horrible. Well, the problem could be the unreliability and unaccountability and immaturity of Chris Brown, and I'll tell you why. If Chris did his community service when he was supposed to in a timely manner, then it would have been done, and they wouldn't have had to reschedule 9 previous shows because of Chris's scheduling conflict, because he had to finish his community service. It's horrible. But you know what? Honestly, if I had, a 22-year-old and she came up to me and said, Mom, can I have $75 to go to see Chris Brown and these guys? I would look at her and say, no. I watched the Wendy show and the Hot Topics. And hold on. Hold on. Only because if I wasn't actually doing this show, this is the kind of show that I would make time to watch. But I'd be like, I watched the Wendy show and the Hot Topics, and I read, and I'm listening to her talk about everywhere he goes, somebody pulls a gun, and people get shot, and people get hurt. And I love you too much. No. No. So maybe people were frightened. I have no idea. I just find this, like, if these 3 talented people can't sell more than 3,500 tickets in a 20,000 seat arena, it's a sad day, music world. Yes. Jessica Biel might be pregnant, but no, she is pregnant. Might be, yes, she's pregnant, and at home, over there on the coast. But people are making a big deal because Justin Timberlake was here in New York out partying until 3 o'clock in the morning on Monday night. Well, some people don't understand. First of all, New York City, you can find a party or good pair of jeans 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. That is one of the fabulous things about being here. Like, we don't wait until Saturday and Sunday to party, and usually the party doesn't get started until midnight, which means that if you're seen at 3 a.m., it's not because you've been out all night long, it's because you took yourself a disco nap, and then you get out at midnight. And also, when a woman is pregnant, providing she doesn't have complications or anything like that, the whole house doesn't have to be on lockdown. This is my opinion. You know, this is, I mean, really? He's Justin Timberlake, but even if he was Justin Smith from Milwaukee, if this guy wants to go up the street to the bar and have a few drinks and his wife is pregnant, why can't he? No, don't let me, yes. There are a lot of women who feel like men absolutely have to go through every aspect of the pregnancy with them. Like, I can't drink for 9 months, so please, you can't drink for 9 months. Clap if you're that girl. Be honest, you're that girl? You're mean. You're very, very mean. That's horrible. Anyway, Justin, party on. I'm not judging. Jessica, I hope you weren't judging either, but they're judging. Because this is a judgmental show. So, I'm in the car this morning, on the way to work, minding my own business. Just reading my magazines, trying to pass the time. Well, you know what I read? You'll never believe who wants to join the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Snooki. Snooki, I think that this is a fabulous idea. Why? Well, I think it's a fabulous idea. I will watch for a couple of episodes, and then I will most likely have to change the channel, as I've been doing. I don't even know those women in Jersey. I'll tell you why it's a good idea, though, for Snooki. I was reading that she's dying to get from MTV to Bravo. She's changed her whole team, you know, behind her. She wants Bravo. She is reported to have said that, you know, the Jersey Shore viewers have now grown up and they're housewife-ish. So, and we know that Snooki has been very transparent in terms of her wanting to live her life out on TV. And so why not the Jersey Housewives? The Snooki and JWoww show is no longer, you know, the Jersey Shore is a thing of the past. And so she's got to pay her bills and feed 2 babies. So, I mean, I wish, see? I wish that there was another alternative than reality TV, but, you know, oh well. The problem with Snooki being on the Housewives of New Jersey is you can't come with that sunshiny, meatball, cute stuff that we love you for. No, we love her for that. But you realize that her personality's got to flip like a table to be a Jersey housewife. You can't go on there, Snooki, and you know, be cute. You have to go on there and be boss, and, you know? You have to fight, you've got to pull hair, you know, you've got to be nothing but angry most of the time. And I don't, you know, Snooki, that is not her character in front of us. And if she does that on Housewives, she might risk losing her fan base, who at the very least, even if they don't watch Housewives, they might purchase, you know, whatever she's got out there on the market, or maybe follow her to her next cute reality venture. I think it's good for Snooki because I know Snooki wants to be on TV and needs a paycheck. Do I think it's good for her image, being a housewife of anywhere? No, ma'am. Would Snooki being on the Housewives of New Jersey make me watch again? No, I'm holding out until Teresa gets home. like really. Yeah. And then I don't even see Snooki and Teresa in the same room, considering all the drama that Teresa go. I don't even know the women who are there now. I know Gorga, Teresa's in jail. Something about twins, I don't know them. One of them, and I don't know which one, lives in Colts Neck, New Jersey. She's got a beautiful house. Oh, as a Jersey girl, I love Colts Neck. When I was a little girl, it was always a big event on the weekends to go to this market. Well, it's big now, but it used to be little and really quaint Delicious Orchards. Do you know Delicious Orchards, my Jersey people? The delicious apple cider, full-fat donuts, cheese for days, the best meats, big pumpkin, like miles and miles of pumpkin patches in the back. It's just like the perfect thing to do with your kids in the fall. Oh my God, there's hay every place and the apples falling from their tree. It's like who are those people that hold the pitchforks? It's like a Norman Rockwell painting. Yeah. All right, so I'm done with the Jersey Housewives, but I'll tell you one show that I will watch. You ready? Yes. Okay, look. One of the most famous reality stars ever, only because she was one of the first big ones. Even before the Atlanta Housewives and the rest of the ratchetness, there was only one ratch on TV, and her name was New York! When Flava Flav had that Flavor of Love show and New York was on there, first of all, I love New York. She was such a star on that show that, remember, she had the Flava Flav show, and then VH1 gave her a spinoff, I Love New York, and then a third show, New York Goes to Work. Remember, she was looking for various jobs? Very entertaining and really interesting to look at. You know what I mean? She's just from head way up there, all the way, just, remember she spit in that girl's face on, she's a ratchet. Well, New York is 33 years old. I know, that's a hard 33, right? Anyway, she's reportedly filming her new reality show, and it's gonna focus on her relationship with her mother, remember, Sister Patterson. Now look. And Sister Patterson was a mess also. Now look, on this reality show, we're gonna see her get a breast reduction. She's gonna get a nose job. And it's all gonna happen on that other show. And she's gonna make an appearance on Botched, on E! Now look, I forgot all about New York. But if this New York show, I'll watch this for at least 2 or 3 episodes. If I don't like it, that's what the clicker's for. But I will watch. But even if that show doesn't work out, you know what she should do? Move to Atlanta and become an Atlanta housewife. Yes! Why not? New York would turn it out as an Atlanta housewife. She doesn't have to be a housewife. Most of the rest of them aren't anyway. Just move there and cause stuff. All right, so keep me posted when this show starts, okay? Thanks. I know that our show is on in Dubai. I wonder if Janet Jackson watches. Secretly, because you know I've been talking to you in my head and out of my head for a very long time, telling you what I think that her next career move should be. Say it with me. Well, guess what? She may be heading to Vegas. I know. Mariah Carey, stop crying. Just understand, you just have to do better so people want to see both of you. Anyway, don't worry, Mariah. Reportedly, it's not going to happen for another 2 years. You know, because first you got to make the deal, then you got to book the dates. Reportedly, she's going to be doing a mini residency at the Venetian. This will be fantastic. And hopefully, she won't be making any more music between now and then and singing it at the show, because, you know, when we go see our old school friends, we like them to do the music that we know we can sing along with and do some of the dance moves. Terrific. By the way, Janet was recently spotted. You know, we haven't seen much of her since, there she is. She was in the Giuseppe Zanotti store shopping for shoes. It's good hair. Apparently, whatever weight she had gained, because remember the other week we showed you a picture, and she had the puffy face, but it looks sculpted and it almost looks like a professional makeup job. Anyway, good for you, Janet. I can't wait to see you in Vegas. And how you doing?